Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Mahendra Subhash Kairanar, Assistant Professor at Bharati Vidyapit Yashwantrao Chavan Law College, Karad, Satara. Today we will see about emergency provisions under the Constitution of India. The word emergency has not been defined in the Constitution. However, it is a proclamation or declaration made by the President. It is a situation which requires quick action. It is also called as Apatkal or Anibani. In India, we have adopted the system of federal government. It is a feature of the constitution that powers are distributed between union government and state governments. As we know, while drafting the constitution, provisions of other constitution has been studied and ideas have been borrowed. The concept of emergency was borrowed from the constitution of Germany. Part 18 of the Constitution provides for emergency provisions under Articles 352 to 360. General emergency, known as national emergency under Article 352, has been levied three times in India. Article 352 provides that the President has a power to declare emergency if he is satisfied that there exists threat to the security of India because of war, external aggression, or by armed rebellion or by internal disturbance. Here, the provisions under Article 352, 353, 354 has been given for better understanding and knowledge. Please watch them carefully. Emergency can be declared by the President only on the basis of a written request by the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister, which shall be subsequently approved by the Parliament. Emergency can be declared only on the any of grounds of war, external aggression, armed rebellion, or internal disturbance. This has been added by 44th Amendment to the Constitution in 1978. National emergency can be imposed for 6 months at one time. However, it can be extended by another 6 months with the approval of Parliament. There is no upper limit for the imposing national emergency. Most important aspects are effects of emergency. It suspends all fundamental rights. But thanks to 44th Amendment, which saved Article 20, 21 and thereby 32 from the suspension, the term of Lok Sabha can be extended by a period of up to 1 year. Because of declaration of emergency, the state government comes under the direct control of central government. Parliament can make laws over the subject in state list and so many other effects. Of course, judicial scrutiny of these provisions has been made in several cases. Particularly, much has been discussed about the term satisfaction used in clause 1 of Article 352. Another important aspect which has been discussed is doctrine of political question, discussed in Bhutnath versus State of West Bengal. Many conflicts were arose between judiciary and parliament, leading to different notions. In Minerva Mills Company Limited case, it has been clearly mentioned that judicial review of the validity of the proclamation of emergency under Article 352 can be made to check the validity of the satisfaction of the President. So far as national emergency is concerned, following points are to be remembered. Amendment to the Constitution 38th, 42nd and 44th, and different case laws like Bhutnath, Minerva Mills and others. Now we will see about provisions relating to state emergency, which is also called as President Rule, made under Article 356. President can declare state emergency on the recommendation or report of the governor of the state. Provisions under Article 356 is relied on provisions under Article 355, which imposed duty on the Union to protect states against the external aggression, internal disturbance, and also to ensure that the government of every state is carried on in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Emergency in the state can be proclaimed by the President on the receipt of a report by the governor of the state stating that the affairs of the government of the state cannot be carried on in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Let us have a look toward the different provisions related to the state emergency, like provisions under Article 355, provisions under Article 356, provisions under Article 357, and under Article 358. There are no prescribed grounds for declaring state emergency. However, these grounds can be summarized as follows: when the coalition government in the state collapses, or when law and order are not followed, and so many other grounds. Article 359 provides for suspension of all fundamental rights, including right to move to the Supreme Court under Article 32. However, due to 44th Amendment, an exception is made. That is, all fundamental right except Article 20 and 21 will be suspended. The declaration of emergency in the state must get approval of the Parliament. It can be imposed for initial period of 6 months, which can also be extended maximum for a period of 3 years with parliamentary approval. State emergency has serious effects on the administration, executive and legislative powers of the state and of center. Many cases has been discussed in Supreme Court and High Courts relating to Article 356, like State of Rajasthan and others. In landmark case of S.R. Bommai, it was held that the proclamation under Article 356 can be subject to judicial review. Judges have power to examine the validity of grounds on which the proclamation is made. Let us study the comparison or distinction between national emergency and state emergency. On various aspects, the national emergency differs from state emergency, its provisions, its effect, and the relation between center and state. Points of difference has been mentioned in color code. Please go through it carefully for better understanding. Herein, a chart of information relating to proclamation of emergencies during the tenure of different prime ministers are provided. Provision relating to financial emergency is provided under Article 360. When the financial stability or credit of the nation is threatened, the President can proclaim financial emergency. It shall be approved by the Parliament within 2 months from the date of passing. In India, till date, no financial emergency is declared. Proclamation of financial emergency affects the financial relation and distribution of revenue between the center and state. Salary of state government and of central government as well as of judges can be reduced. Hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe it. Thank you.